It looks like how I can't even imagine. Sorry. Oh shit, sorry.
He's also
I
new.
know we're going to have you. Yes, you know what? I'm smiling. Because you know what? How you going to maintain it when it's old? You can't get it out. You're going to start injuring yourself. And you're not going to be able to make it. And I was so bored. And I peeled my picture.
Yeah, I think so.
Cut it short.
See the whole thing with you.
It's crazy to see.
Wow.
This is what boredom.
I think that's so okay, but I think the time it was
started
first said, they just said, give them to create story. I said, what nonsense? I've been given a task. Why I get to? So it was better, like, we all bring a story. So I give them. Direct it. Say, this storyline, I think this should be the beginning, it should be the middle, the end. That's what they should do. You know, initially when, I don't know who made the point, I don't know, that we should give it to people who are experienced in certain things, like, you know, script writing or
Movie production.
music, we should give it to them and then we can all then later on produce together. I thought that was unreasonable because it's a task.
Yeah, we should do this first.
We should all do what we're doing now, bring a story, give it to them, to then tell us where the story enters.
So you sound like Kim Kardashian.
You know, to say, okay, if we know a married woman is going to, God forbid, why do I keep thinking of that?
Wait, the married woman?
We can. Of course we can.
No,
Look at the wedding. You were the one that brought up the wedding, right?
Look at how he said,
If you had daughters, you can imagine what.
that's where you come in, but this is where you come in as head of house.
Yes, but he said that every single person here still has a voice.
And we listen to it and all collectively decide.
I'm just trying to say, this is. I think this is even the easiest part of this entire thing. And look at how long it's taken us. Look at how much argument has gone into this. So imagine everybody wants to contribute to this story.
No, babe, you know, doesn't matter. They said we'll all contribute. So after this now, Shay, we said if we have ideas, it will be listened to. And everybody will also say, okay, maybe this sounds relevant. And we all have to be honest. And not that what she says, go ahead, we don't want to do what that
Wedding thing, he said that we'll do like different weddings.
Yeah, of different tribes. I think that's perfect. I think that's really good. Introducing Nigeria, what's it called? Becoming Nigeria, I think that's great. What he said, I think that's great. So there's some that, not as if it's not great, might not just fit in the storyline, people's ideas, and we just have to be honest. Babe, I think this idea.
But what I'm talking about now is the manufacturing of the actual story.
We'll do all of that together.
We'll all do it collectively.
We'll do it together.
Deciding the story.
Yes, we can do it.
If you say now, okay, let's do like a festival in the story, we'll be like, okay, let's keep that. How do we join that with the marriage we want to do?
Decides the story from how it comes in and how it goes out and how that.
No, not that. The events, the main
Decision
events
making
in the
could
story.
be how I mean decide how we develop the story. Could be instead of using Yoruba wedding for this story, we're going to use epic or a dope. That's decision making.
It's not really the lines like what exactly happened.
It will flow.
Like when Saga and I were talking, I was like, oh, imagine if like a girl had to decide between like two men to marry.
Yes.
One tribe already.
That's such a nice.
Two men are already two different tribes. They're like just random, like, and we're just like talking about it, and we'll just like develop a story like that.
But me personally, whatever other person can agree on, personally, I just think it's wrong to give other people to create a story for us and we act. It's a group task.
Nobody said you're giving other people. If you see, there are people that are interested in different things. I might not be necessarily interested in telling a story, but I might be interested in music. I'm still part of it. I'm still contributing to the group. I might not want to be telling a story, formulating a story. Yeah, that's it. But that's exactly what we're saying.
But that's what this is actually up to.
But I'm saying, we're saying the same thing. I'm saying people that want to tell the story, by all means. People that want to do music, by all means. If you feel like
I don't think you're on the same page as me. I don't think we're on the same page as me.
okay, let me ask
We're
you.
talking about the actual whole story. What the story will be. Like, okay, I married you. We now had a child. this is the story that we're going to do. I'm just giving you a stupid example, yeah? And then now you're now saying, we'll give it to, if you're good with music, you can say X, Y. That's what you were trying to say, right?
I was saying you have to indicate what part you want to be in, because you have to agree that not. Are you interested in the storytelling part?
I want everyone, not me. Okay, like I want like after we finish this, we go back. If people have
Everyone will have
if people have their different what has popped up in their head throughout this whole process of us telling about our tribes, whatever pops up in their head, they should tell us. By all means, right? And then everybody that thinks, okay, yeah, that's good, we can all join, and it will make sense. Like he was saying something like, oh, babe, sorry, I'm so sorry, Nini. Sorry, what did you say about fishing? Like their tribe, they're very good with fishing, so they can start off with that. It will flow into another tribe with maybe a marriage or how their cultural marriage thing goes, and then it could flow into another death. So now the husband has now that. So something like that. But I'm just giving an example. Or how he said becoming Nigeria. Like we could, from what he even said, make it becoming Nigeria, regardless of if it starts with fishing. Just like, these are all different people's ideas.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
This is where I go. Definitely, like as we're telling the story, like you said, even our history, people are thinking and ideas are coming in to actually form the story. Do you understand? But what I'm thinking, I might incorporate all these things, but the line, like the entire story and how it's going might not be the same as this next person.
Nobody, when no listening to everybody, no, individually, people are not bringing the whole story.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. That would be complete chaos. That would be complicated. So what I was thinking is, people have their own, like, what did you say you were interested in?
I mean, I'm interested in everything. I did the whole production. I do script writing. But obviously I can't be part in everything.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
we're all, as a group, going to be
make the decision.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
but what? Let me even still complete myself. But what I'm saying is you're going to still have to break it down. And the entire decision, let me just put it straightforward. There's what part? You said you did screenwriting. So what are the different parts?
No, I didn't do script writing. I did film production.
But what are the different
parts? This is film production now.
So what are the different parts?
So there's script writing.
Okay.
There's directing.
Okay.
There's producing.
Okay.
There's location.
No, let's leave that for drama. Let's say drama. Now, what would be the different? What would be the different? Because what I was thinking is, you said there will be, let's say, there's story. People that put the story together, but obviously it's going to come from the different ideas that we have set created. But I might not necessarily be interested in
making an
doing
idea.
That. But it doesn't mean that if 10 people want to do that, that's what you're interested in. By all means, but we'll all make the decision of what.
You and me on the same page.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But you know what we're trying to say is, I think it's fair for all of us to be there.
100%. Yes.
For the people that do their thing, will do their thing, and they will bring it, and we will decide together.
Somebody because they have experiences that choose the story for us.
We're all going to be there. So I say, okay, we'll talk. Okay, I think we should do this. Oh, why don't we do
Maybe
this?
why don't we add this thing? Maybe it will work. Okay, yeah, that's just.
I hope you know that I haven't said a word throughout this thing, and I've been listening to every single person.
Okay, go on.
And should I tell you what I understand mostly about everything?
You tell me.
There are only like 5 major cultures that are going to be divided into. You understand?
Yes.
So unfortunately, due to the fact that we only have 40 minutes, and guess what?
It can be more than 40 minutes.
At least 40 minutes.
It can be an hour. So guess what?
I don't think so. I don't think it should be too drawn out.
Yeah.
Scheduled show.
Yeah.
And we'll be very bold.
So guess what? An hour comes very, very fast. Do you understand? So by the time you do 10 minutes into 10, that's literally an hour. So unfortunately, each of us cannot tell our individual ethics and our tribes.
Sure.
So now, but we've listened and we've heard everything, and this is amazing. So what's going to happen is that the major 5 or major 6 now will not come together now and now decide to act like. So we've talked about weddings, we've spoken about birth, We've spoken about funeral.
Let's speak about music.
No, but music will be incorporated because like
We've spoken about funeral, and we've spoken about festivals, and we've spoken about food. So these are the 5 things we've spoken about. So now we have to use these 5 things to create this series.
Like make a river.
Do you understand?
Basically.
Okay. So for example now, as you said, so for example now, as they said now, so for example, a guy has a dad and a mom, so they give birth to twins, a boy and a girl.
Now we're showing birth of a different tradition.
Exactly.
Now they're going to marry. Now we'll now show marriage of another tradition. You understand?
So this is let me understand. So now what we're saying, because we all have to agree.
We're just giving you an example. This is not.
So for example, because I'm Igbo, I'll just start straight from Igbo. We can start from any kind of tribe as usual. I'm just going to, so for example, I have a dad and mom. Say for example, here's my dad, here's my mom. They give birth to a boy and a girl. They give birth to me and her. We're twins, right? Now automatically we started growing up, and I decided to go into another culture. She spoke about her culture, Edo, and I decided that that's the kind of person I want to get married to. Now she decided that she wants to get married to Yoruba.
It doesn't all have to base around marriage. He's just giving you how we can
he goes to meet him, and now we brought in a different culture. Now we bring her. Now unfortunately my mom passes away. Now we're talking about funeral. So now we bring the funeral into it, where that my mom's
story where that man can't go ask that one say, why are you selling something here? I don't know what I don't see him. He can't go meet the woman say, why are you selling something here? You're not supposed to be here. Have you paid your tax? Have you did this? The woman asked another say, is it because people are oppressing us? Is it because she started saying a lot of things, she started singing that song which they sing? Be like to say, so you people left your homes and your bed, and you get.
Yeah.
Because they talk about everything, but if they sing her food.
But she did the actor.
You cannot see out of it.
Now why I say okay, for example, now imagine I want to introduce this work now. Which why I actually like the idea of drums. Since we don't get this, I know speaking will give us sound and everything. Imagine now.
Because drum not calling me, they call person.
And I want to use the cultural. Don't be
what he
cultural.
Now he said infusing culture.
So called like the message of English, but any music will fall in. Make it be cultural.
Even if you want to use our dialect, we'll definitely use it. Like we say, you don't say because a Freddy in Bakara, an Efik man is a white man. How can you be telling me that because I am this?
Now my point is now everybody there now they want to I don't want us to talk because as I talk I know saying you talk they will just a joke now. Why people they sleep?
No, don't worry. We need to get it. See, we need to get it right.
Right now,
even these things they do so no be
just part of the task.
No be joke. This thing we do so even if we would play about time, but no be joke because it will help 1 or 2 persons.
People don't learn today. People don't learn today.
Personally, just like me, too, I don't learn. So even if you give me Yoruba.
But right
now, you're going to do this.
People will need sleep right now. No, but when you do anything serious work, no, today like maybe later for evening. Everybody just playing here. We will not sit Thursday, clean here. Today now will Tuesday. Later for evening.
We need to make sure if Biggie drops maybe all those notepads and pen, we need to do something.
And Biggie would have loved. He would have worked with our idea. So props now will come in with which we don't create at least. For now, we just the idea up and down.
Let me get us make come out something today so that you can copy some good diary room.
Let's do this.
Do you understand? We can have something to tell you. Okay, big girl, we need pen, we need no, you know say that's for extras. If you get something, if you get something extra, you understand? If you just tell me it's okay, we need coloring board, we need marker, we need this. Sure, you get what I'm saying? That's something extra aside from the props he's sending.
I'm thinking like the only person here, liquor rolls, me, you, him, liquor. We can form this like subcommittee for like directing and all that kind of stuff. I was not shooting now.
Look, I'm very impressed. There's somebody else right there. It's okay, both of you.
Our time we are wasting. It's just not fair that we've heard other people doing. Let's just finish it.
I don't empty my belly. The small potato watch up. I don't come out.
They're very
So my Google see the guy with it. Yeah.
I get very pressed now. Why?
Where did I drop my cup? Head of house. How far we go do diary room today?
I don't know, maybe my power with that.
I need my antibiotics.
That's not my power.
I need my medication. No. I tell Biggie for money. I say, Biggie, we are quarreling. I'm not talking to you. I don't beg and tell you. I say, will you forgive me? I'll be the joke. You just give me my drugs. Yeah. I don't know the chop since now. But how they chop since now? It's there in the cupboard.
I think white money has something.
Sorry.
I think that's pretty much it. Once we have a story, one line, every 5 things as we spoke about. Because everything spoke about funeral, birth, tradition, masquerade, and
Okay, should we?
that's it. Marriage, yeah. So 5 things. That's all. Make a story line.
Sorry, the brief you read, do you still have it with you?
Oh, you gave it. Oh,
At the end of it was, what was the last thing that was, what makes us Nigeria, right?
how did it go? How did it go? Like
Yeah.
Make up a story
that makes up Nigeria, or
A united,
I guess.
They didn't talk anything about Nigeria.
no? They did. I read. Yes, they did. But like, what was the meaning? Like, what did we get out of it? Like,
A united Nigeria that exhibits our tribes, basically.
they mentioned that.
They didn't say United Nigeria.
I don't know if it's united
They
or
did not say
but
United Nigeria. They just said
they insinuated it, Sha.
they just
That makes us
Insinuated it.
as a whole. That makes us Nigeria.
They didn't say anything about Nigeria.
I had read Nigeria. I remember hearing
I read Nigeria.
and I read Nigerian culture.
I said Nigeria. That was even, I think that towards the end.
Nigeria, like showcases Nigerian culture or whatever. Like honestly, I'm not quoting it.
There was no culture.
They didn't say tribe.
They said tribes. They said tribes.
I feel like maybe because we've been talking about tribes, you're getting confused because
They
we
said
had
tribes. They said tribes, you guys.
I thought we had
They said tribes. They 100% said tribes. Trust me. I went inside. When I went inside, I saw it again. They said tribes. I read it through again. They said tribes.
Okay, so I guess we're on the right path then.
Yeah, we are. No, honestly, from the beginning you read it, and everything I would have been inside there and here. We all have been in the same trap. All we need to do is come out with a single storyline that everything fits in, and that's pretty much it. And we've had 5 things.
Sorry, you were going to say something.
Let's just take some time to think about it, Sha. You know, like that thing you said now, let's just think, we need to think personally, everybody. You know, we decided before that once we discuss this thing, we take like an hour, I will just think, everybody just go your place, and then we regroup. Do you know what I mean? That's the other thing you said now, you will give it some more thought. You might need to add some more stuff. I don't want us to be doing on the spot stories. It's okay. Yeah, it's good. I love what you said. I'm just saying, like, let's just get some more time to think and put body to it. We will go. This reminds me of how we take plan that prank. Now small. But they come. Exactly. You need to finish it today. Let's not laugh. What about humor? I can play the role of the man that wants to marry the wife.
James, this one it should be funny. Yes, now.
What about humor? Yes, now. And
yes.
See that they add some chicken that this is what we are talking about. I don't want to know or hey, I'm not doing this 3 class. I have 2 days to present this task and kill it. All these things I'm telling you is important, but not to me. It is not my personal opinion. I don't need it for now.
See this story. This story is very nice.
Guys, please. Since there's no piano now, bros, no verse. Since there's no piano head of house, she has a storyline which is very interesting. Let her pitch it to you guys. If you guys like it and can modify it. For me, because I see me, I kept quiet since.
you see, like Nigeria is our main target audience. It's a task, yeah? But Nigeria is what we're handling, is our main target audience. And if you notice, the country is going through a lot to be doing too much serious things. I like humor. So anybody that's bringing out the story is not my area of strength. You understand? Let there be a big thing of humor that will make people laugh. Because trust me, if you post picture of person where they eat food and post picture where they crack jokes, where they crack joke will carry more likes and views when they eat food. Because people need something that will make them laugh. So while we are trying to portray it, it's good that we are trying to know everything we are trying to know, and I hope the storytellers, the story writers, people are picking our point. Not that we will start coming back and really wasted time. And this is what I was avoiding. It's good that we are learning. Now, I mean not wasted time like wasting time, but there's a lot of time has been consumed. Now, listen to what she had to say. This thing, she didn't even finish and say, I love it, but you guys listen.
We will hear.
Are we talking about culture?
Yes, we've not listened to
Which one is ready?
Igbo culture.
Okay, speak what you know about culture, because Igbo is very, very vast.
Okay,
Yeah.
now is it
No, I was speaking and you can hear me. I was speaking and you can hear me. Speak what.
Say something. Those that have ideas after we talk about cultures, about maybe what the storyline should be, let's just remember.
You know, I actually forgot that the Igbos are not speaking. I thought we've got into the part of the story.
No.
So I wanted her to pitch in a story. So like, I didn't.
Oh, you know.
Okay, speak
So
what
like,
you know.
let's just know that whatever ideas we're bringing,
How many Igbos are
we
here?
cannot say certain
How many
things
Igbos
that
are
we
here? How
can't
many
bring
Igbos?
certain ideas out. It's very
Okay,
controversial.
3. Cross. Okay, Cross. Anambra. Where are you from, my dear? Precious. No, not Paris. Ijono. I'm in South. I mean, Precious. Princess. Sorry. Where are you from? Imo. Yes. Okay. You guys are. You guys are Imo. Okay.
Now you woke up. Now you know the tribes were in Abi. Now you woke up. Now you know the tribes. When you were sleeping,
No, seriously, you would understand why I was
I just
sleeping.
feel like it was rude, but
I love everything because I actually learned some things I never knew existed.
you were sleeping.
Because I'm human. I was tired.
Okay, let's go. Okay,
So now, say what you know about your side. Yeah.
Anybody can start.
Just say it to one another.
Okay, so basically, Igbos, I don't know much, but this is the little I know. So obviously, you can other people can pitch in. I know for like giving birth, like obviously the ladies will come and shout. This is from where I'm from Imo State. Like once you give birth, the day you bring the baby back to the house, all the women like from the kindreds or like from the village, from the markets, they'll come to your house, they'll shout, oh, they'll dance. You have to buy like uzu. Yes, practically. Yeah. And like they'll now shout, they'll dance around. You have to buy. If we choose Imo, I'll show you. And then you have to buy unzu. It's like a chalk. The chalk. And like when people come and visit you, it's like compulsory. You have to give them unzu. They'll talk. They'll see the baby. They can bring gifts if you want. Again, there's pepper soup, to heal you. But it's yam pepper soup. Like not to heal you, you're just giving birth now. Here it's very somehow now. So like you have to, your mother-in-law or whatever will be making you pepper soup and stuff like that, looking after you. And omugwo, there's this thing called omugwo, like your mother-in-law. Is it from your husband's mother? Is it your mother? Okay, my mother. No, it's your husband's mother. No. It's your husband's mother. Well, yes.
It's her tribe. Let her say what.
Your husband's mother, I think. Yes.
It's your mother. It's your mother.
Okay.
It's usually your own mother. Yes. Omugwo is usually your own mother.
Okay, maybe that's my mother is white now. Maybe I'm thinking that.
Your husband's
husband's mother can only come in if your mother is no more.
Yes.
That's when your husband's mother, or you can appoint any other person
Okay.
to do the omugwo. It's your mother, yes.
Okay, so they'll come for omugwo, they'll stay for months, unless she starts irritating you, tell her to go. So they'll stay for months, basically. So like they'll stay for months, they'll look after you and the baby, stuff like that. That's about birth. And I think about funeral. Funeral, basically when a person dies, obviously. Sorry, the mother.
Process,
Yeah. When your mother is now leaving, you use your own money.
No, it's not. No. It's the husband.
Yeah.
When your mother is about to leave, it's your husband that gives either buys or give you money or give your mother money, whatever. But it's the husband that usually does that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. They just pay like an appreciation, and then at the end of the day, you buy her a bag of salt or bags of salt.
Right.
A bag of salt or bags of salt, I don't know. Then she goes back home to the village to share the salt with her fellow women in the village. Like, my daughter gave birth, I'm back from Omugwo.
Yeah. So that's about it for birth. And like for funerals, basically, I think it's the same everywhere in Igbo, but I don't know. But this is the little I know. Basically, obviously, if you're a churchgoer, which most Igbo cultures were all Christian, were most predominantly Christians. Hey, Asomo Igbo predominantly. So basically, they so obviously people go to church. You bring the body back to the house, like the woman or the man's house. You bring it back. Everybody from the church and friends. You have like a reception, but not reception, it's a sad one in the house. And so they'll open the casket. Obviously, the person is dressed, dead. You have to walk around it. People walk around, they pay their final respect. You know, like last words or whatever, they'll cry. They'll cover it, they'll go to, depending where people are burying it, inside the house. You go there, if you're going to the cemetery, you take the casket to the cemetery. Or if you're going to bury it in church, you take it to the church. And yeah, you guys then bury it. Then, okay, prior to that, days before that, there's wakekeeping. Like for 2 days, they do wakekeeping for 2 nights. So the boys just like wakekeep. There's so much food, it's like a carnival. So, I mean, depending on how much you have, or if you don't have money, just the one you know. So there's like a carnival, a lot of people come, there's music, DJs, like food, palm wine, beer, put together. Then after the funeral, after you put the body in the ground, then the reception goes. You know, normal funeral, like you eat food, they'll come back to your house, eat, drink, everybody goes. Usually, it's very, it's like a huge thing when, let's say for instance, maybe it's a male that dies, like somebody's father that dies. If they don't have a first son, the villagers tend to start coming to say, actually, is this a culture or is it just it's not a culture. It's just the mental thing that they do. Anyway, that's about that. I think that's that for funeral. And then for marriages, the men always pay. The women will never pay anything. Because the men will always have to pay.
That's right.
Basically everything, your bride price. So basically before the whole process actually starts, there's introduction. So introduction is like maybe months or even weeks before. That's introduction now. We're coming to your house to tell your parents we are.
Ikwaka is come and knock first, then introduction.
And then introduction, you bring what's like small money and kola nut, abi?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's Ikwaka, like Ikwaka means knocking on the door.
Coming to inquire about your daughter.
Like, so the boy, the person coming to marry is not, that's coming to marry your daughter is not even the one coming, no. It's his uncles and like his elders. The dad, the uncles, cousins or whatever. Yeah? I don't think so. I think it's men. Can the mom come? It's mostly men. Yeah.
Let me stop.
Babe, can the mom come for Ikwaka? Can the mom come for Ikwaka?
Can the mom?
come for a quack, or is it just men? It's men that come.
No. It's
Yeah,
men
there's no
that come.
female.
Yeah, it's men
So
that come.
the come for a quack, they practically just come and say, oh, we like your daughter, our son wants to marry her. So that girl's father will now inquire, what, normal thing now, what does your son do, this one, that one. They can say no. You go back. People can try and get other uncles or whatever to come back again and beg if people really want the girl, if it's that fine. Or if they say yes, then you go back. Then there's introduction. Introduction, you have to come with like cola nuts, drinks. What do they come with introduction? Goats. Introduction.
Goats, quoi.
Is it just cola nut and drinks? And
You can cola nut
wine
drink.
and just,
Cola nut and drink. Yeah.
You just come with cola nuts, drinks. No.
There's usually food, but the food is usually prepared
Made
by
the
the bride,
people you're going
the
to
girl's
see, they will
family.
usually make the food. And then you tell them your interests, and then planning has started. Then there's traditional marriage.
Then they give you the list
of what you should buy.
They
It's
give you the
usually
list of the things to do.
what is it?
No, the list.
What is it?
The list is usually long.
What are they like? What are the main thingy contents?
Oh,
like
the main thing you need. Okay, there are things you do for the men, the women,
of the girl.
bride, of the girl.
Yeah.
Yes, there are things you do, specific things. Okay, like they tell you to buy specific things, like maybe cigarettes. They tell you to buy packs of cigarettes, hot drink. I don't want to mention brand. There's a particular brand
Like
of
whiskeys and stuff.
hot drink that you're supposed to bring. Yes, hot
Like whiskey.
drink.
She means hot drinks like
Whiskey,
gin.
no, white drink.
Yeah, hot drinks.
White drink, not like the. So you're supposed to
Not
bring.
hot water. No, because she was confused.
Okay, so you bring that drink, and then beer drinks. They usually ask for crate of mineral, crate of beer, and and then for the women, crate of malt. I don't know if they still do the Stella pomade thing. The Stella pomade is usually that particular Stella pomade. You must bring it. I don't know if they still do I don't know if they still do that now, but yeah, Stella pomade for the ladies, for the women.
Rapper. Yes.
They do rapper, but
honestly, to be precise, I think it all depends on the people.
Exactly.
The family you're married to.
Exactly. Family. Exactly.
Some can ask for gold. Some can ask for
They can ask for gold as well. Like sometimes it depends.
Gold.
Even gold as well.
I don't know about gold, but gold. Yeah.
So anyway, then after that
they have the youth. After that, they have the Omuada.
Okay.
The Omuada. Yeah, the Omuada we demand for things. Then you have the youth.
Are they not the one that decide about their shebi? They decide their shebi things, Abi, or are they different? Umada.
No, it's a group of people. Yeah, the Umada is usually
from the kindred, Abi.
No, the daughters. The daughters from the kindred. Yeah, the women that.
Daughters from the kindred. Umada now.
Daughters. Are they the first daughters?
First daughters.
I don't think it's the first. Are they the first daughter? Well, I'm not sure. So let me not say what I'm not sure. I know Ada is first daughter, but I'm talking of the Omuada thing. I don't know if it's first daughter. Like 3 of my sisters are married. No, I don't think it's first daughter because.
What I'm gonna, my own is the dip. So.
Okay.
Yeah, keep saying the words.
Okay.
I'm not talking about. Umuada is a group of women.
Yes.
A group of women.
No, but I'm trying to know if the women, if the Umuadas are the first daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the first daughters. Okay. So yeah.
Ada is the first daughter.
Okay. So the Umuadas were.
I know that, but yeah. Okay.
So
and then the youths we demand for settle the youths. Yeah. Either in cash or they
mostly cash.
Yeah. So
and then the girl, obviously, we have her Shebi people. The husband will do anything that their Shebi people wants, like material-wise or whatever, like what they are saying.
I'm not going to follow you talk again. It's your concern. Because if you kill me,
it's also very challenging. Very challenging. But most of them, people just want to train. People shouldn't come for their house. It's different by home.
So their cultural attire, the parents of bride and groom and that.
That's why most of the boys not come as a
No, like outside the house now. It's like a year now. A year before so she just stay belly by then.
I go make money or no rest.
The whole belly first. I'm sure your husband will understand.
My husband was fasting.
He was fasting. I swear. That's what I want. The best friend. So you're currently dating?
No, I was in the party. I don't know if they pay my husband there next to Ram. You know, talk. I follow the people talk. She didn't know about it. But the guy knows to a single.
I'm always looking at this image. I don't know.
I know, right? Even this girl.
This girl. This one, yeah. I'm always looking at this one and this one. These two people. This guy is so pretty. I don't know how to do person.
You've seen my husband.
She has pretty much said everything.
Well, we have to talk about masquerade festivals. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I promise you I don't do that one.
That is why. I want to
Okay, but this December, my good mate and Chips got married. So we went, all of us, we went to the village. But prior to the village, to the wedding day, which was about like 4 or 5 days to the wedding. So we come out to the street, right? So apparently, masquerade, they will have cane.
Yeah, they
will chase you. So apparently, so all you need to do is keep running. Don't make them catch. They chase everybody. So it's not about marriage. I'm just telling you why I went to Anambra for the so I went for the wedding. So we all came out of the house. So we all went to the street. Yeah. So they bring cane, a very long cane, and if they see you, they flog you. And they flog you. So all you need to do is keep running so they don't catch you. So
particular masquerade that you cannot see, that they come after like 7 p.m. This is usually during festival periods, so festive periods, which is like Christmases or whatever. I don't know the exact time, so sorry if I'm getting it wrong, but it's late at night, like maybe 7, 8. During the festival periods, you're not supposed, if the masquerades are coming out, you're not supposed to come out. You're not supposed to see a particular man, and only him walks around the whole village. Only him, and you're not supposed to leave your house. The masquerades, a particular masquerade. I can't remember what they call it. So not the other masquerades. You can come out during the day and see masquerades. They'll just be flogging you or you'll be running. But there's a particular main guy. I can't remember the name of the masquerade. Main guy, no, a guy. So you can't come out at all, right?
Oh yeah, I think so. I don't know.
At Revolution Plus Property, we pride ourselves as your reliable real estate company that provides luxurious, affordable housing. We boast of owning over 30 estates in Nigeria and several houses in the United States of America. With the continuous zeal to build a sustainable future, Revolution Plus Property has evolved into a conglomerate and promises to be a part of your journey in sub-Saharan Africa and around the world. In the real estate industry, we are a force to reckon with, as we are the trusted blog to bring your housing dreams to reality. For more information, please call Revolution Plus Property. Affordable housing.
Everyone already knows we're big on best prices, so let's talk about things to expect when you enter a Grandex store. Expect a wide variety of products from local and international brands. Expect excitement at finally finding a brand you love. Expect excellent customer service that makes you the center of attention. Expect the same level of excellence from our flagship product. Expect satisfaction for every member of the family. Our mission to be there for every customer has made each Grandex outlet a one-of-a-kind one-stop shop for all your shopping needs. Walk into any of our stores today to have your expectations not only met, but exceeded. Grandex stores. Expect more, pay less.
Showing up in style inspires great confidence. IBM G5T appeals to class. Time is of the essence. With IBM Kappa, business of meetings are always on the go. Fun time with the family. Thank you to IBM Kinga. IBM carries always still on the show. Isn't she beautiful? Influence defines a great leader. IBM Cherokee is Africa's commute king. Strong, reliable, and durable. With the concept of regionalization, Innocent Vehicle is committed to satisfying its customers with producing their everyday dream cars.
IBM, pride of African.
show is rated 18 to protect younger viewers.
There's Iwaji, there's Okazi Festival.
Yeah, well, that's not even what I was gonna say. The group thing, the dance, the traditional dance group thing. I don't know if it's just in my place.
Okay.
What they do is maybe Christmas or Easter, any festive period that a lot of people.
They do dances.
They go from one compound to the other.
That's what I was just getting this.
Oh, okay. So you mentioned the festival thing. No, they go from one compound to the other. From afar, you can hear them. They are beating, dancing. So you just open the gates wide for them. They come in, dance for you. You make a video of them. You dance with them. You have to let them in your house. They are harmless. You have to let them. They dance. They do a lot of things, and they give them money at the end of the day. They go to another compound. Just from one compound to the other. It's usually fun.
It's so much fun. And you actually want to, elders love to watch them.
Yes.
So like, they'll be like, open the gate, like, all, they'll even start dancing from your gate though. They'll just start. No, inside, they'll come inside. No, outside of the.
No, they go outside
your house, so they come inside your compound, but they don't come inside your
No,
house.
if not get but compound there, now they go just stay for the open space there. They go just stay for open space there. They do their thing.
Hey, he's still right.
It's like a group of some ladies.
No,
you can hear me. When I want to start, I'm very audible. If I talk, you must hear. You will hear me.
I think it's because of the plane. We can't hear you. That's why. Landed day here already. Where landed?
All right. We've taken a lot of time already.
So yeah, let me just say the Igbos were very huge on dances. So whatever we do, I think if you give me that face again, baby boy, hey, have you watched Baby Boy? But yeah, we're very huge on dances.
Igbos are very keen on culture, like we say, but there are some key elements in Igbo culture. Like I said, you cannot define an Igbo culture. You understand? Because it's very vast. There is no one king to the Igbos. Although we recognize Ohanese and Igbo. That is King of the Ohanese and Igbo. That's the general king of the Igbos, like Ohanese, like the but he's not like
he's not the one king.
He's not the one king. There's no one king. Every
village has their
every place has their kings. You understand?
Like the Ohanese, they cannot have authority over other
the whole like he has a say, but he cannot really dictate what can happen in some land.
Something that's affecting like Igbo as a group.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Can I continue? I will continue. Alright, so there are some significant elements in the Igbo culture. One of them is the Oji, Ojugo. We have the normal kola nuts that you can see on the road, but the Ojugo, it's not easy to be seen and it's very expensive and it's very brought out for specific occasions. We have the Usoji, that is the alligator pepper. You understand? That does. Do you want to listen? I don't want to shut up. You know, when I'm talking, I don't like all this interaction. I'm not telling that before. I'll keep quiet. If I'm what I talk about now, deep things, my godly things, I don't joke with them. So if you want me to say, I keep quiet. It's not if you like it, but those no, you know the year what they happen. No, you know the year what they happen. When they talk, when you talk, when I keep quiet. Chairman, listen.
There's no need to quarrel.
We don't quarrel. There's no side talks. Ask questions if you don't know. There's side talks. I'm here side talks. Am I deaf? And there's side talks now. Calm down. I never did any side talk. Never.
Guys, please let's continue.
the title authority or anything. Not be authority. It's not authority or anything. If you know as it as. I said there's an OG and there's an OG Ugo. But two of them play different roles. The OG is normally you can see it anyhow, you can get it anyhow. But the OG Ugo is mainly for specific reasons, for specific occasions. They don't bring it out anyhow. And it's very expensive. And there's an also OG that plays that alligator pepper. That I know most of our tribes use alligator pepper. But we value it a lot because it plays a lot of roles. It does a lot of things. You understand? There is a health-wise and spiritual-wise.
Yeah.
And there is a very significant thing called the offer.
Yeah.
It's that white thing I came into the house with, but that one is a fashion one. You understand? The real offer is not like that.
Yeah. That stuff.
Yeah, that thing I heard. That one is a fashion, that one is just a fashion. But the real offer is not like that. The real offer is like a tree, like a root. You understand? It could be in any shape. It could be as small, as tiny as my hand.
Really?
But, yeah, it could be as tiny as my hand. But the power it possesses is very, very strong. That if you are the one that, if you are the Akaji offer, that is the hand that is holding the offer, and you refuse to claim it.
Okay, Aka is hand.
That's Akaji offer. That's the hand, the bearer of the offer.
That's called a
You understand? An offer is like a symbol, is a staff that every clan has.
What does it represent?
It represents, it represents the clan. It's like, this is my clan. This is the offer. This is staff. If I'm to speak, if I'm to pray, if I'm to decree, if I'm to give an authority, I use the offer. And if I still want to swear for you, do bad thing, I can still use the offer. And if I want to do good thing, I can use the offer. Yes, it doesn't have the
staff as well.
Yeah, it's a staff. But it's a root. It's a tree. It's not
there's
like
a particular one that I said. Can it be bought, or there's a particular one that is the real thing?
You don't buy it because offer is a generational thing. Like one offer passes down from the ancestral.
So it's just
one person will be. Now so they go the whole and they go.
All the other ones na fake.
Most of the you know that's why I say that Igbo culture is very, very vast. You understand? Like in this masquerade thing, like that offer of a thing, it passes from generation to generation. That one offer can be in one family for 2,000 years, and it will still be coming to one family to one family. Once the offer hits you, like Akaji offer, if you are the one that is supposed to hold that offer, whether you're a pope or anything you add, you will not know rest. You will not know peace. Your life cannot be complete until you go and claim your offer.
Okay.
Because you use
and you need to hold your offer. It's culture. It's tradition. It does not have to do with Christianity or it's culture. That is, you have to hold it.
So that means
you understand?
So
not like the ruler. You're like the head of that clan.
You're a decision
let me ask.
You understand?
If you're holding the offer, can you be something? Let's say you're a priest.
Yeah.
You can still continue your other.
No, see, for a priest, because of religion.
Okay.
Because of religion.
Okay, let's say, but like
doctor.
You're a politician.
Yes.
Like a particular.
Yes. If you aside from Christianity, which is religion, apart from that, any profession you are doing, no problem. As long as you recognize your offer, you can hold your offer and pray with it.
Let me get something.
Okay.
Does it, like you said, apart from religion, like
because once you're a Christian,
does it have like an expression? Okay, if you're a priest or a pastor, no problem if you don't claim it, or you go still get the problem if you don't claim it.
Now this is it. Normally, Christianity doesn't support culture. That was what.
No, I'm asking because you said if you don't claim the offer.
No, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That normally, you understand, based on the Christianity ethics, you understand, you can't hold Bible and hold offer. You understand? So there are two different things. Now, I'm talking about the culture. It does not mean that if you leave the offer and go hold Bible that you will die or anything, but that Bible you hold it well.
Hold it well, okay.
Do you understand me?
I understand now.
You can't
that Bible, you have to hold it very well, very strong. You understand?
Okay.
You get me? But if you're a carnal person, nobody that like you're just a normal human being, and they've told you or they've let you know that this thing, now you go hold am, you refuse. I've seen incidents where they gave the guy the offer. Now he rejected. They took it. They gave it to him. They brought it to his house. He held like this. He took it and went to the river and threw it inside. Stole your phone, went back to his house, the thing went there waiting for him. It's that strong. Very real.
You know the person.
Very real.
You know they want
now,
to
because
I'm not even surprised.
Because this is not story. This is not story. That's what I tell Igbo. I need you to understand that most of the things you're seeing now, I don't know about American, but the most of you're seeing now in culture have all been, most sides have been bought out. Like they don't sell. Some people they even buy test, they buy all this, which is not. Because in terms of masquerade, all those stuff. Masquerade where they come, where they give them money, all those one, na modern masquerade. Like for me, for Enugu State, my side, we have it, it's called Odo. It does not come out, and it's a spirit. You know, they wear clothes. You know, it's not the one that wears clothes that you see masquerade doing shaku shaku, you know, this thing. That one is a spirit, Odo. It has its own forest. It has its own forest. It's in my village like this. You understand? It's a spirit. It does not come out. No, I'm talking about my side. Because we know, because we see, because like
it's just like you asking how
see, for instance, it's a spirit in the sense that it's a spirit in the sense that you can see it. Like I'm from there. I'm a son of the soil. I can see it. You understand? But my point I'm trying to tell you, it does not come and start harassing you. You understand?
It get level.
Yeah, it get level. Because when I mean the spirit, I mean you see it, it comes, it passes, it goes. It doesn't.
You know how you can see
physically with your eyes. I mean, you can see it.
Maybe not in human form. Maybe you can see it.
No, everybody can see definitely. But what I'm trying to say that it's not like
he said
you can't really paint it, but you know the way masquerade normally looks now. No. Because the Odo, it's more like if you visualize Ojuju, that is where it is.
So like white.
It's not white, like dry. Do you know dry grasses? Dry grasses. Just like dry grasses, like put together to form a human being. You understand? So that's it. And he has his own forest. You understand? He has his own bushback. You understand? And people. Okay, let me just do a breakdown so that when you ask me once, because as you're cutting me now, the things I'm remembering, the deep ones I'm remembering. So why have you not asked me? So the masquerade on our side has not been bought out. It's still fresh. It's still legal. It does not go and it doesn't give. You can't bribe. You can't pay for that one. Yeah. But there's one thing that is significant in every Igbo land. It's called Ihuana. Every village has an Ihuana. What is the Ihuana? Where they go to pray to the gods. We have different gods. The Almighty, the main one is Amadioha. You understand? But we have Oras. We have Osimilike. We have Amisa Okija. We have Eba. These are other demi-gods. You understand? In different parts of it. And every Igbo land has every they have it. They have even in that your village there are still some other small gods that are really recognized. You understand? And even this masquerade there, it's still a god, it's a demigod, like it's a god. You understand? But it's a small god body. We know that Amadio is highest, you get. But now they have this Ihuana where the priest or the custodian, goes to offer sacrifices and prayers on behalf of the people. They also have Alose.
Yeah.
When you hear somebody say an Alose, that means they went to hit him, as in, to put him to the Alose. That means probably me and you do a transaction now. You owe me money or something, because basically meaning currently now money or land or something. You owe me money and everything. You know what you pay me, give me. The person goes to that Alose and complains to it's only a tree.
Your life is over.
It's mainly a tree. The person goes tender your matter to the Alose. Everything. Then the Alose will judge. And the Alose will not come out and start judging like this. You won't see it, but it will judge. And if the person's hand is pure, nothing will happen to that person. But if it's dirty, either the person dies or they inflict him with some kind of sickness, and it still happens to date. You understand? Though, like I said, things have changed. There are some Aloses that the people have died and bought away.
That it's not like an injustice.
Yes. There are some Aloses that people have bought. That even when someone is even innocent, the thing will still scatter the person.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There are some alutis that they don't bribe. There are some alutis they don't go. You get me? Like for instance now, in terms of, for instance now, in terms of masquerade like that, like in Onitsha now, I can tell you for a fact that there is a particular masquerade in Onitsha that once someone dies, everybody will come in, seeing that anyway. Once that masquerade comes out and goes and see that masquerade, even if that person is my papa, I can't go and see him after that masquerade I've seen. They call it government. That masquerade, yeah, that's the name of the masquerade. It's in Onitsha. Government. That masquerade can unseat the governor of Anambra State. You don't know. Now I'm giving you culture. I'm telling you how strong that masquerade is. Like if band is playing music and they say government, they come. That music must off. Everybody go up there. No matter what, everybody go just do one place. The masquerade go go now go see. But the masquerade does not go to any kinds of burial. It only goes to mainly maybe traditional rulers or Ozo.
Yeah.
Ozo. Ozo is not the king. Ozo is like a clan of men, kingmakers. And when an Ozo dies, it's the Ozos that bury him, not the family. You can go and do, but when they won't go bury another the Ozo, but then go carry and bury. And Ozo for Nicha, they tell you, like, if you are truly a son of the soil, you do not attain the Ozo status. You know if you make mouth, if you never get that Ozo status for Nicha. Like, you know if you come out the drag, the buga, if you never get, if they don't listen to you, what you go also, that is now also Imbi. If you never get that status, which is not easy to attain, if you never get that status, shut up your mouth and go also. Do you understand? So when you get that status, and they also they don't bury them just like that on the ground, they build a house and bury them there by the Ozos. In other places it's different. I'm talking about Onitsha, I'm not from Onitsha, but I know that for sure. So that government of a masquerade is bigger than every individual in the whole of that, because Onitsha is number all. If he come talk say, Oga, come up for your seat, I want to sit down there. He will sit down there, and nobody will do anything. But they play. Once they say government, they come. Well, that is his name, government. They call it government. Music stops, everything stops.
Is that the real name?
Yes, government. They call it government. It's you can't describe it. It's just like I don't know. You can't describe it. You just can't describe the masquerade. I don't even know it.
So the Igbo name for the masquerade is
Onitsha name for it. That masquerade belongs to Onitsha people.
So what do you call
Onitsha
it?
is an ancient land. You understand? It's an ancient land. That masquerade does not operate in Enugu. Does not operate. It operates in there, and it does not go to a common man's burial. And there are people like hunters dressed in attires of heavy jazz, like the jazz under their body. They show you go see them. They don't come out anyhow. Like 6 or 7 men. When they come out there with different guns, shotguns. Or there's a ram, like a ram. They call it ebony ram. They put that ram on the ground. You understand? Those hunters will come out. You understand? They will keep the ram close to where the woman who's mourning her husband is. Note, it is not for every kind of person. It's mainly for prominent people, especially Ozo or the kingmaker. So that ram is there, alive. You understand? And another thing again, significant is that the woman that is burying, that's the Ozo's wife, will come out and sit down exactly 7 or 6 a.m. in the morning. Will not stand up from that place. She will sit down there till the whole burial is over. She stands up. It is culture. Don't judge, don't talk. Culture. If you don't know, listen and learn. That's the essence of who sharing all these things. It's culture.
Okay, wait, I need to what he just said. I need to what he just said.
See, don't add here. Let me finish.
Wait, no, about women and the funeral.
Those rams, that ram that is there, will be brought there alive.
Wait.
The woman is inside, sitting down, mourning. People will go with their rope and cattle and everything.
Wait, I'm going to forget
inside
something.
the burial, this thing, circulate the casket.
Wait, I'll forget something. You know what you said about sitting down?
Sorry, guys, get it back, shall we? Need to hurry.
Okay, so with the funerals, it's just very short.
I can finish this before now, bring them out.
The women.
I can finish them.
Okay, you know what? Carry on.
say no. No, you were saying something. I wanted to say something.
I think other cultures are maybe like for a few weeks or whatever, but the women, when their husband dies, they literally wear black for a year. That's in the whole Igbo culture.
It's not really all, because like this one now, the one with black one was wearing white. Most of them shave their hair, so that's applicable to people. Yeah, in that channel they shave their hair. You understand? But now, like I told you, things have changed. But Onitsha still holds that culture. That ram that is there, that is kept closed. Not say this is the door. They'll keep the ram here. She's inside, like maybe there'll be the tent of where the man's wife will sit down. Mourning her husband. People will be entering. They'll first go and see the dead body, round it, go outside, then go to the woman's place. If you are dropping envelope or whatever, sorry, then you go. She will not leave that place until everything is over. Now, those hunters come with their guns. Well, they are all, you know that these are not human beings. Juju everywhere, they're all jazzed up with their shotguns, and they come in, bang. No matter the crowd in that place, they go to that ram, shoot it. That's how they'll come. They'll keep shooting that ram. Different people go they fire ram. They'll keep firing that ram. They go they shoot them. They go. The ram will die now. No, the ram will die, but the ram die, but they'll not stop them from shooting. They'll keep shooting it. But maybe they are fed up and tired of shooting. The government is the last masquerade that comes, and when it comes,
You say the government?
that is the name of the masquerade. There's no Onitsha name, it's government, that's what it's called. Because it's the highest in that particular place. When it comes, that is the last. After the government sees that body, nobody else can see it. Not even you, the picking, it's closed. When they close that coffin, now straight, and they'll build a house. Especially if the person also, then the Ozo people will now take the dead body and go and bury. You understand? And there are this kind of, so there are different kinds of people, they give themselves different titles. You understand? Me also bring you go. There's people that call their own Imon is one time on his everywhere. But there's the Silinga ones they call Ugonabo. There's one they call Ugonabo. 2 feathers. Before you attend that statue, red cap. Damn it. I told you that the culture has been, things have been modernized and everything, but I'm trying to tell you some big things that cannot be changed. All these titles, all this one, this is what we say, we did from like, I feel come this guy place now. This guy now, I feel come my place now. He get money, get everything. He's an Abraham Enugu. He can go to my place and say, White, I have to meet you, that means I want to be a chief in your land. You understand? It's left for me to tell him, okay, what would you do for my people? Because if I was getting, that's my criteria. What will you do for my people? We say, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. I say, okay, no problem. What title would I bear? Maybe you can say, that is the light that shines in the dark or in the city.
So he gets to decide.
Yeah, he can say what he wants to bear. Then I sanction it. But these ones, it's still culture. But these ones, these are the ones that you can use your money to do. You understand? But there are some that cannot be bought. They have to be attained, like the Ugonabo. Or those ones you have those 2 feathers. When you see, that's why. Yeah, when you see those 2 feathers, that's why. I don't really know what it is, but it's mainly 2. Right when the person don't get rank. And there are some places in Igbo land that I cannot wear a cap and enter. It's not possible now. The reason why red cap is a chief, is an authority. You can't just wear it anyhow. Okay. We can do it in Lagos, but me from the east, I keep a red cap one place because you have to be okay. When they come, and if you wear that thing, and they come to you, when the real red cap people come, because they're always jazzed up. They're always jazzed up. They're never normal people, and they come and greet you. That's what they call Aketo. When you give that. Now I'm greeting up Aketo here because I know all of us are equal, normal. We are friends, we are family. But they don't bomb me or make a girl tough for easy. If you come, they give me Aketo for easy. Now so girl, elbow, you only one key. Because if we do that Aketo and a red cap person sees it and come and ask you, this one they give Aketo who you be, and you cannot defend it. Anything you say, carry on. Because Akinto, yeah, you are not, you are not, you have to defend.
You didn't do it the right way.
It is meant for, only when a chief, only when a man, a chief or the Igwe comes to you and give you the Akinto himself, then you cannot reciprocate. But you, as an ordinary person, going to give the Igwe an Akinto or go to give other, you are done. Yeah, it's a taboo.
For the chief can actually just come.
Yeah, and give it to you. If you see and present it, no wahala, carry the Igwe. But you can't present it.
Okay.
You understand? So like I said, we have the Iwana, you understand, where we sacrifice to the gods of the land to appease them, especially if things are going wrong. You go to that thing, it's like a shrine, you see red rope and everything. You go there, the parents carry chicken, goats, give to them. Eh? Okay, it's alright. It's alright.
What? So you will speak about food?
What's our food? Our make well, from my state.
Everything has their soup, but there's one thing uniformly with the Igbos, we eat akpu. Akpu is our general district. But Anambra is known for bitter leaf and oha.
Okay.
Yes. Anambra is known for bitter leaf and oha, and then get them.
Owerri
is known for Owerri.
Yeah. But it's all vegetables, it's all green.
But we are known for Opa. We have the Opa. Abacha as well.
Anything else? So you've covered food.
We've covered the Igbo, not random. Because Igbo is too deep. That's why I told you. Igbo is too deep. It's too deep. So we've covered that one. Not river, only like that.
Sorry, Igala. Igala, What? Igala, please. Let's listen to Igala.
I don't want to everybody.
Actually, sorry, can I say something? Sorry, guys, let me say something before he starts. Sorry, excuse me. Let me say something first. Please, we're all adults here. So I think everybody, when we're speaking to each other, let's just accord everyone their respect. We're all adults. Let's speak to everybody like we're all adults. That's all I'm going to say, please. Next.
Cocky boy, Igala, King J, B show.
The road idea is called
Ata.
Igala, and
like he's a general king.
Yeah, general king of Igala people, and his palace is Ida local government. It's a very easy. The Igala story is a very diverse story. It's very okay. I just give a summary. The first act of Igala had a daughter. Her name was Inikpi.
Is what?
Inikpi.
Had a daughter. Her name was Inikpi. Then I'm not so familiar with the story, but I'll just give you some. If I do mistake, I beg audience. Opposite tell me that time, so I don't know. So Inikpi then, but Igala, I think there was always war or something, and the war was so hard that the girls had to join. So Inikpi was one of the warriors. And she fought. At the end, she sacrificed herself for Igala people, for Igala people, they buried her with 7 other slaves. To the gods. Yeah.
She was buried with 7 slaves.
The war after she was buried, the war, Igala people won the war. Wow. To the gods, yeah.
Did they bury her alive?
Yes, that she was buried.
Alive.
She was sacrificing herself.
Yeah, so alive with 7 other people. So they won the war, and now the village is very so like that, Sha. And what was it again?
Your food.
Marriage. The Ghana men, they like to link up with Ghana women. Wait now, Mom, see, talk to me about Ghana woman. Oh, but me, I don't know. I never told that Ghana girls like that. I don't know why. And our bride price, I don't like our bride price. It depends on the family. It's not so. If your family won't bill percent or fine, others they don't like the bill because it's like they're selling out their daughter. So they just tell you, okay, this is what you buy, yam, blah, they just give a list, but it's not so outrageous though. it's not so long, but they will just give you this and you get it. And if you love each other, then fine. They will just advise you and pray for you and it will go well. About the gods, there are different gods in Igala. I know some know Igala story, but Popsy tell me say one time say get one fish for Igala, one river for Igala land, we get some kind of big catfish. Those fish, if you catch anyone, you don't go ever done. You don't go done. I'm not lying you. Until today, those fish here. You know go die, you know go done. Well, now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure say you get my catch up shot. I'm not sure say you get the mine. I know that is serious. Even though the story not there in line, but they saw like that. I know they no be cruise. Say I did serious now. Why you laugh? I did serious. So the fish now, the dog. Secondly, and what else again? Bet.
Wait, that's all about marriage. Just
I'll be firstborn.
It's what he knows he will say now.
Oh my God.
sorry.
What the occupation? What the people's occupation?
Imagine, okay, you just come police state. You see that river where you see there. No catch the fish because you catch them na spiritual river, you know go down. Now that's me say what if you boil the fish? What if you boil the fish? I go get my go catch them. I don't get how to catch them. Death.
Like burial.
No, birth and death.
And then when birth, when your women give birth, like what happens?
Childbearing.
Okay. You know, this a bad baby. Pikin. Now, my mother is back like, okay, so basically, if anybody gives birth, they come and see now part of Mama Precious don't born, she's not born that tough picking. So I was like, every moment they go enter there, the picking there, the baby pop. There's hot water. Mama go raise some turn and say, Mama, so they back me and everything, and what the picking will talk, and the picking will grow, they come fine, come tall. And get brown skin and everything. Death. You gotta go back. The death. So, one house. You got okay. Yeah, that's the festival. The person died for Igala land. Normal, and they go not Christian or not Muslim. I know the Christian, I don't know to know the Muslim. They would just do not they would do normal church. People will come around now for church. They go fix dates, marry. I don't know any cultural thing concern Asha. Now then be that and festival. Okay. There's Yam Festival tonight.
Oh, we have Yam Festival.